In this video today, I'm just going to do a little walkthrough on how we repair this small bit of damage on this Honda Civic Type R wheel for Harvey. So first step is just getting the tyre valve out, because we're going to pop the bead around the face of the tyre using the tyre machine. But to do so, you have to let out all the air. If you do it with all the air still in it, you end up damaging the tyre. So that's what we're doing here, just taking out the tyre valve core, which you can see here in my hand. There you go. That's the little valve we're taking out. And then just on the tyre machine, just popping the bead, which is just popping the tyre off from around the edge, so you've got a bit of room in behind to get to. Now what you can see here is where I've already sanded out all the curb marks and it's all feathered out. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of me doing so, but what we did was started on 120 grit and went to 180, 320 and 400 to finish, just to leave a nice soft feathered out edge of all the paint. What we're doing now is we're going over it with some grey scotch and some degreaser, just to try and key up the whole wheel. You want to make sure the whole wheel's dull, so it's got something for the paint to bite into, or else the paint's going to flake in no time. So this is a photo of Harvy's Civic Type R. As you can see, it's very clean. He's done a really nice job of it. He's done a lot of work, including full engine rebuild, a lot of stuff underneath suspension wise, and sorting out any form of rust. And yeah, that's what this wheel's come off. Personally, I'm a massive fan of these ep3s and the whole K20. I just think they're phenomenal cars. This is actually my own personal one. It's painted in Honda Civic Jordan yellow, and it's just an amazing bit of kit. So yes, I'm a bit biased against towards these cars, but let me know what you think down below. Do you think they're the best hot hatchback, or do you think there's better ones out there? I'm also a big fan of the 182 Clios. I know there's plenty more out there. Yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. We're now moving on to getting the wheel clean. This is sort of the last step before we get it into the booth. Just giving it a good old degrease over, use nice microfiber just for this first initial go over, and then I use another clean cloth just to go over the top and make sure there's no degreaser left on there. Little top tip, what I'm doing here is I'm just running a bit of thinners or solvents over the tyre, just in case there's been any tyre shine on there, to get rid of any form of silicons that could potentially be on the wheel. If you don't know what silicons are, they are basically a painter's worst nightmare, and you don't see them until it pops up in your paint. It's also known as fish eyes. We also have an extra special guest in the shop today. This is my 5-month-old puppy, Ivy, hiding away underneath the bench. And now we've just got the infrared lamp on the wheel just to get a bit of heat into the wheel. And now we're just doing a few final steps. So this is called a tack cloth. It's just a sticky cloth that helps to just get any sort of dust that's left over on the wheel off. And we're now on to starting spraying. So here I'm just putting a bit of etch primer over those bare metal bits where we sanded out all the curb marks. The etch primer just bites into that bare metal, meaning it won't flake, and it just gives us a solid base to go over when we put down this base coat. As you can see, we're using a nice high metallic gunmetal grey here. So this is mixed 50-50 with thinners or solvents, and then just put through a paint strainer into the gun, ready to spray. Now with this, we're doing 3 coats, quite light. You don't want to go too heavy, or else the solvents can react. So just making sure we're covering up all that primer. Now you find with wheels, because there's so many intricate little bits, you'll find a pattern that you personally like to spray. I like to sort of do one set of spokes at a time, if that makes sense. So as you can see here, I do the outer spoke, and then in between the 2 spokes, going towards the center of the wheel and making my way around like so. Also another little tip, good to start on the valve, because it's very easy to forget where you are. So yeah, we're now on to putting on the 2K clear coat. With this, we're just going to do 2 coats. So the first coat is going on to 3/4 of what a full coat would be, just as a first gripping coat. and then the second one goes on wet, and as you can see, you get a lovely glossy finish at the end. So yeah, this is a nice gunmetal grey metallic finish, and there it is back on the car in the sun. You can really see that metallic fleck poking through there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and leave a comment below if there's anything else you want to see me do. Thanks for watching.